Yeah. Check the charts. It's a bloody scene. Hanks and Pulse chain. You know exactly what I mean. From the peak we plummeted, down 99%. The Bears took control, the funds were all spent. Sacrificed our pulse, we believed in the dream. Now we're holding these bags of soap. It would seem the SEC came knocking. Tried to build a case, said we were a scam. Tried to put us down, richer than the court, fighting for the crown. But we're still strong, yeah. We ain't going away. Through the darkest night, we wait for the day. The Bears are growling, but we hold the line. Hex, pulse, chain, pulse, X, destined to shine. The fools are sleeping, but they'll soon awake. For the communities are waiting for the fortune they will make. Yeah. Buddha has been spreading, fear's been in the air. Whales were exited, leaving us in despair. Price hit a bottom, some thought we never climbed. Through the bear market, a brutal long time. We watched the value dwindle, watched the hope fade. But the core believers, the plans we already made. We staked our tokens, we played the long game. Through the pain and the doubt, we remain the same. The news has been grim, the futures look bleak, but the Hexagon spirit is on the take. But we're still standing, we ain't going away. Through the darkest night, we wait for the day. The Bears are growling, but we hold the line. Hex, pulse, chain, pulse, X, listen to sign. The fools are sleeping, but they'll soon awake. For the communities are waiting for the fortunes they were made. A gavel will drop, a victory will see the case undone. Forget the set, a new dawn coming. The clouds will clear, the future's bright, the path is clear. The Bears won't last, it's only a phase. The bull is coming, through the coming days. The sacrifices made will soon be repaid. When the market turns and the price is relayed. So hold your thanks, don't you dare sell low. The next leg up is about to go. We're still standing, we ain't going away. Through the darkest night, you wait for the day. The Bears are growling, but we hold the line. Hex, pulse, chain, pulse, X, destined to shine. The fools are working, they're starting to thrive. For the community to wait, for the fortunes they will make. Yeah. Better believe.
Yes. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this is the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and on the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we one of the So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
From a creator on post chain, where the tokens remain. There's a token rising up, set to ignite a flame. Darker matter is its name, a gaming token set to set the crypto world alight. With its fuel cells, mint and power, your stack is deployed into the void. With NFTs gathering dust and the jackpot calls your name. And if you're a lucky winner, you can sacrifice to get free or die forever. I am telling you, it's insane. Act project, and you'll get the keys to the game. Step into the darkness, nothing's ever gonna be the same. You've been chasing rainbows where there's no gold, but the real power's in darker matter. But the real power's in darker matter. You don't have enough darker matter. Level up your wallet and make it fatter. This game of tokens blazing on through. It's time to buy. Hold the vision, the key is in your hands. Darker matter. Dark matter. Treasure rewards getting higher. 33 or 80, you stake the claim. You don't have enough darker matter, so get in the game. The tokenomics are solid, built for the long haul. Deflationary forces on the inside. Play, man, earn, watch the space code grow. From the void of victory, let the whole chain know. No more empty plays in this crypto space. Darker matter's dropping bombs in your face. Post chain is the chain, darker matter is the game. So grab your darker matter, futures to be won. Others will fade away when the market gets cold, but this one's forged like gold and will never get old. You don't have enough darker matter. Level up your wallet, make it fatter. This gaming tokens blazing on through. It's time to buy, hold the vision, the keys in your hands. Darker matter, darker matter, darker matter, darker matter, darker matter. Darker matter. Darker matter. Darker matter. Treasure rewards getting higher. 33 or 80 days you stake a claim. You don't have enough darker matter, so get in the game. Into the void we will go, minting our fuel cells, watching them grow. The treasury shares the win. To the darker matter holders, let the games begin. Darker matter.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement the night before our fourth jackpot payout, which is going to be right around as crazy as the last one. Maybe not as much in USD as we had on the last one, but definitely very entertaining and exciting to see where all that darker matter is going to go. So, without further ado, I've got the link to join here if you guys want to jump in and ask any questions or just, sing your favorite song, whatever you want to do. We've got the link to join in our Telegram t.me/anti-gravity saga. And then I'll add it here to the comments as well. There we go. So you can copy that on either of those. K-Figure, I know there's no way I caught live at the exact moment it's live. I'm obviously seriously drunk. Why can't it be both? Good morning, HT. YouTube can be so effing cruel. I know I'm not live right now. This just doesn't happen, laughing face. I try. This is a strange schedule for me. I'm usually not home and ready to stream this early. Usually it takes me a few more hours to get on here. But there's a lot of cool stuff going on. Some updates to the website. There's always some new stuff moving around. Darker went down to $1 yesterday, and I was trying to explain to you guys what an insane deal that was, and it probably won't stay there. I mean, it could go lower too if people dump and the market gets kicked in the teeth again. But yeah, there's just too many people right now that truly understand that you don't have enough darker matter isn't just like a slogan or something fun we say to get people talking about darker. Like, it's really true. There's so little darker for sale in liquidity right now, and there's so few people competing for it that the whales and some of the OGs have been hoovering it up very, very intelligently in ways that I spilled the beans on stream yesterday about Sloth's liquidity providing course, where you can take that and feed it into AI, and AI will tell you all the ins and outs and strategies and advantages to accumulate a certain token, or just to accumulate more of the tokens that you're into, so that are your favorite tokens. So with that being said, Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff going on here. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna hit something over here. I do have something very interesting to show you guys that I can run now in Git Bash. So here's Git Bash, this cool, I'm not sharing my screen. I'll share my screen and show you guys my little Git Bash window. Because, yeah, here's the live Darker prices. I was going off of Gecko Terminal, and I knew the Gecko Terminal was full of shit, but I didn't know why they were full of shit. And then AI was explaining to me that, Gecko Terminal is basing the price that they're telling us on the price that they think the other tokens are. So they don't have a real, they're guessing basically. They're just estimating. They're saying, well, we think that this token A is worth this on Pulse Chain. And so this token based on the other stuff might be worth, token B might be worth something. And I was like, why are they so off? Like I kept looking at Squirrel Swap and being like, I know Squirrel Swap is pulling better and indexing better information off of Pulse Chain than the dipshits at Gecko Terminal and Deck Screener. Like those guys are just, sometimes they can be kind to some of our stuff, but other times they're just full of shit. They just really are full of shit. They just don't, they won't show information if they don't like it, if it's too low, if it's too old. And the stuff that they do show is not completely accurate. And so AI was explaining to me, hey, the reason that you don't think this is working correctly is because it's not quoting you actual prices. It's quoting you an estimation of bid and ask prices, as if that makes sense. And so until you actually get the actual bid or ask price off of the dexes and the aggregators, you're not going to really know what the spread is on Darker. So yeah, here's the spread. I think I can run this in, let me tell right here. Hey, I want to run this in Git Bash and have a live feed going. All right, so I'm going to put that in there, and then I'll show you guys my Git Bash, which is pretty badass, and I'm a big fan of that. Shout out to all the musicians, Corey and Investor, Kate Figor, oh my gosh, Pulsewave Vibes, just pumping out cool music about the stuff that we love. Hex, Darker, PulseX. I like those ones a lot. I even really like this. I'm going to play this for you really quickly while I'm punching in a couple things to try and get this GitHub going for you guys. And with Kate Figor's permission, of course, he wrote this crazy good song about Hex, about, how far we're down and the faith, the belief that we have as a community in Hex, that it will rise again. And it's really good. And I would love for the Hex community to take this and run with it. But they don't know that Kate Figor exists because he's not on crypto Twitter. And they don't know that he exists because they don't watch my streams. If they watch my streams, they would know that Kate Figor exists. So I'm trying to find his DMs here so I can share that with you. Here it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I found it here on there. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to pause it. Okay. And now I'm going to share my screen with y'all so that you guys can see it and hear it while I'm mucking about with a couple of these other things to share with you guys on stream tonight. And then we're going to get into the jackpot. We're going to get into just the insanity that's going on right now. So here we go. I'm gonna play this for you right here, and I'm gonna try to get this going on my screen at the same time. So this is Hex on from Kate Figor. Enjoy.
ones who stayed are the ones that get paid. The ones who stayed are the ones that get paid. We held the heat checks when the charts turned red. Locked it up while the doubters said we're dead. Food and cold is when the diamond hands stayed true. Now the green is rising and the bull's coming through. Patience paying off. Look at us today. Hex is climbing. We never went away. They laughed at the things they didn't understand. Call us fool for staking all the tokens in our hand. But we kept on knocking while they trade for low. Now Hex is up 20% today. Hex again standing still when the bears run away. They're hiding in the shadows, turn their tails and run. Our patience is rewarded. The next cycle's about to come. Hexagons never broke and the world's about to see. The ones who stay are the ones who get paid. 20% today, 10,000 X tomorrow. We don't have to beg, steal or borrow. We know we will be rewarded tomorrow. Yes, we know we will be rewarded tomorrow. December 19th, the contract was born. A blockchain CD for the ones who held strong. We staked 40 years, 5,500 days, while the world screams scam and the price rose. It did come down only because some who didn't understand. 99% dip, the button never stopped. Execute lines, it's finished, it's a flop. But the smart contract kept running, no middleman in sight. And the hexagon stayed, eyes locked on the light. They called us cold, they called us blind. But we knew the potential and we stood firm. Rewards want to stake us again. We will climb, see shares compelling day after day. My paper hands folded and the weekends ran away. We kept on stacking diamond hands through the way. We believed in the power of staking every day. Hexagons never broke and the world's about to see. The ones who stay are the ones that get paid. 20% today, 10,000 X tomorrow. Get out the bed, steal or borrow. We know we will be rewarded tomorrow. Yes, we know we will be rewarded tomorrow. Look at the chart, 20% green. After years in the red, the proof can be seen. The inflation still flows to the ones who stayed locked. Rewards and bonuses paid to the patient. Hex never stopped. And now the bull cycle's nigh. The charts are turning. Soon as suffering's done, everything was a test. The Hex community is simply the best. The ones who stayed are the ones that get paid. The ones who stayed are the ones that get paid.
All right, so the ones that stay are the ones who get paid. I guess it is both Max. Thank you for confirming that I am not currently dreaming. I'm going to hug a tree now. That's a good. That's a good point. That's a good choice. That's a good. That's a good course of action. Oh my gosh, kids. This is so crazy. Up to this Twitter-roonies, we have our some cool things going on in here. Some very cool things going on in here. Yeah, Robert Brooker's already pumping this. What's a good last deal you got for $1? That was yesterday's. Look at this Red Squirrels right here. Red Squirrels, Harry Labs, Hex-Ray Vision, OG Tangent, Dr. Doge, Pulse, Brandon R2R. So you have Dr. Doge and Greenwick created their projects interactive 3D worlds. Here's a sneak peek at the world's plane of existence. We can connect them all. So here we are connecting them all. Check this out. Some cool music going on here. Oh my gosh, so here's Anti-Gravity, here's Harry Labs, here's Switch X or Switch.win and Switch XFi, Dr. Doge and Greenwick. So we can have, oh my gosh, excuse me, we can have the universe of each of these interconnected. This is turning into like a Marvel's movie right here of the Avengers. This is pretty badass. And what's that right there? Oh, this is a video. I thought I could click on it. I'm so used to this being interactive. Holy cow. Yeah, Insanity and a copyright struck for whatever Irish music he put there. It would be really cool to do this and add this to our visuals. Very, very cool. Where's the other? There's a couple other notifications that I thought were worth jamming on. Not that one. Oh yeah, we already played this. This is a dangerous soundbite here. This may be showing up with an AI dealer on Morbius in the near future.
Oh my, your tip is so nice and really big. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that's, just some real good tech we're working on there. I love the fact that you can come here to the stream and you can see life-saving technology in Dr. Doge, folding proteins, helping scientists and doctors work on stuff like cancer and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. And then you can wander into a casino and just be dirty talked to by an AI. I like the fact that we cover the whole gamut of what's going on in Pulse Chain right now. Speaking of what's going on in Pulse Chain, MVS Crypto's got their latest monster feed talking about Wild SJ and the RS Griffin Foundation. We've got Liber Polko talking about some of the hex stuff there that's going on right now. That freedom. We got, oh my gosh, look at what's this? Look at this Pulse Chain softball team. Things are getting real. All right, deep thought of the day. Is it even possible to have enough darker? No, it is definitely not possible to have enough darker. And I'll tell you why, because there's a cap supply of 2.2 million roughly, a bunch of twos following it, two. And almost all of it's locked up inside of the FOMO curve to reward diamond hand people who A, minted, B, staked, and C, waited. Like, that's it. That's it. Mint, stake, get paid. Mint, stake, get paid. That's the whole game. And so 2/3 of this whole game, almost 70% of it, is going to end up in the hands of people that have proven that they're here for the long haul and they believe in something bigger than themselves. Secondly, out of the 700,000 that were airdropped only 10 weeks ago, over half of those have already been minted. And out of the ones that have minted, 70% of those have been staked. So people have literally locked up darker matter for a very long time before they'll see much of a return on that way. The things they have been receiving and getting is the jackpot that we're talking about. It's going down tomorrow at noon 30 Pacific time, 3:30 Eastern. I will be working. They did throw a bunch of work on me in the afternoon, but I will stream live with my phone either on X or on YouTube. YouTube maybe, I don't know. I'll probably do X. I don't know. I'll put the link in our Telegram, or I'll tell you guys in our Telegram before I go live. But that's some cool stuff there. So shout out to MVS Crypto keeping us that big old monster said. Look at this. Using 3Js, we built the coolest 3D folding at home space themed visualization app ever created, and it updates daily. It includes more than 20 years of folding at home history for 2.7 million individual folders. Thanks to the static data sharding with lazy load, it's still lightweight and you can freely fly in it and search your folding name too. Even if you did folding at home back in the day, like during PlayStation 3 era, the challenge of visualizing this many data points is bigger than people think. If you just show 130,000 teams, they're all just dots, cool dots though. We'll try to improve it going forward. Dr. Doge folders are shown as countries on Earth, blockchain data as planets, overall Dr. Doge, science history, and dynamic merged folding rewards, all powered by our APIs. Yeah, my rig right here, I found its little country on the planet. Fold proteins with us. The community is still active. We're trying to help research and cure cancer, Alzheimer's, many other diseases. Even if the changes are low, folding at home is better than wasting electricity on useless proof of work mining or renting out GPUs for overhead small AI projects. Link below. So yeah, go to drdoge.net, follow those, and then start mining. I'm just going to say start mining today. Start mining today. Because you're not just getting a cool token like Dr. Doge. You're getting a cool token like darker matter, like green wicks. I mean, here, where is it at? It's right there. Here's the universe right here. And if I scroll down, here's the stream address right here, which is on the rig that I run. Where did it go? There it is right here. So 1.12 billion points, I believe I've earned there. So open address on Pulse Chain copy. No, we want to see here on the planet. where are we at? Let's see if we click it here, if it'll pull it to there. There's million, million, billion, right here. That's us right there. 15. Where's 15? 248 days active, and I'm telling you, I've made over $10 in almost a year. So this is truly a way to get rich. Did you see all those tokens just get sent out to all of the miners? That's insane. I don't even know what that is, what that blast was. But this is insane. This is like, let's see daily. Maybe it'll show daily. If I pull up daily, it'll show me my address here. We're at 1.21 billion points. Oh, so this is today's daily points. So I gotta look, here we are. I got 4.2 million today. So if I click this, it was showing it me a second ago here on Earth. I'm number 15. No, I'm number 11 on the daily by running my machine. But if you click these, what's this one? Look, boom. I think we just paid out some tokens. I don't know what the hell just happened. That's insane. Boom. Doge holder. I don't know. It would also be cool to see our liquidity here. But yeah, look at these right here. You got Dr. Doge, smart contract there. You got one right there with USDC. Just a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. We'll find ourselves eventually. I know that I'll get a video tutorial like, dude, you clicked on the wrong thing. But look at this. This is the universe. And then you go out to the science history. And look at this. Look at that insane universe right there. And then you look at the galaxy. This is a folding at home galaxy. How insane is that? Here's darker matter galaxy up here. Should we go check that out? Can we see the darker matter galaxy if we zoom in here? Oh, look at that. Let's look at that. Let's check that one out. Integrated folding token. So merge folding token. You're getting paid in Dr. Doge. You're getting paid in Greenwicks. You're getting paid in Squirrel's Nuts. You're getting paid in Indican. And then here's, Peacock, Hex, Pulse Sky. What's the other one over here? Zoom out. Morbius. So if you want to listen to a hot chick talk to you in a kind voice, there's this huge molding. So all these are paying. If I click on darker, will it do anything? Either way, this is showing that's the galaxy. And now we go to the universe, folding at home universe, and look at all of those different groups folding at home right there. And this is the universe plus, which is like the history of folding at home. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's amazing. So some really cool visualization going on right now. Very, very cool. Yeah, start mining that today and start getting paid those cool tokens. I love green bubbles. Green bubbles make me happy. Look at those green bubbles over here on scan.morbius. How do I get to the bubbles, Morbius? Fire Kyle, how do I get to my bubbles here? I think he has bubbles on scanmorbius.io portfolio. Where are my bubbles? Give me my bubbles here. Connect wallet, view group, my wallets, watch list. It might be under the watch lists. Install Morbius, get Morbius, install theme. We gotta find the bubbles on here and see where we're at with the bubbles. Bubbles. Interesting. Yeah, there's some nice green bubbles. Me getting 4 likes before 10 a.m. on a Monday. Oh, that's some funny stuff. Yeah, there's a monster thread always. Vault 369 trivia time. What do you think about the vault? What's the current vault emissions APR? 94%, 128, 194, 312. Drop your answers below. I'm guessing it's 194 because it says on this picture right here. I think that's the answer. Oh, repost that. Crypto Coffee. Back, it started pumping again. Think about exposing yourself to this coin. One day it might peg to $1. Hex to $1, guys. Hex to $1. Crypto, right here, Kryptonite shows probably on live right now. If I look at this right here, show more. We're live, and he'll probably be going live soon if he isn't already. Interesting. Let's hop back home. Starlink, realized my public DCA wallet had no Pervex, Mr. Pervex, just added $100. Hex users unaffected. Live footage of Pulse Chain taking over the world. There's Maddie Allen. Spot the art bots from the humans. No one cared who I was till Hex pumped. People still don't care what I do outside of crypto. Oh, good times here. CKX wallet. Worried that switching wallets means moving all your funds around, redoing your whole setup, and risking something in transit? It doesn't work like that. Install that wallet, import your existing wallets using your own seed phrase. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, ZKX. I like ZKX. I can't wait for them to show darker with a dollar amount. Cold card self-snitching 5 years in the past. OMG Bitcoin. What's a retirement attack? What's a retirement attack? It's when the project makers could have a bug in the entropy generation for later retrieval. No way. Is that real? That's crazy if that's real. I like this. He's like at a chess table in a park, but he's just playing online with someone else. Meet a Claude. Effing build me $1 million app and make no mistakes. That's very accurate. LMFAO. I don't know. Yeah, as an ex-JP Morgan banker, no one believes. Here's my best to promote the community, whether it's Hex, Pulse Chain, or Dark Matter. I know. We know. You're one of the bad. You're one of the ride or dies. We love you, bud. Basis of cryptocurrency liquidity providing. Check this out. This whole free playlist that tells you everything you need. I like to take it. I've watched these before and I couldn't for life remember all this information. So I would go to these right here.
Oh, and CryptoSoft here. And
Boom.
this
and
is
then I
the
would
start
go
of a series that
to
I'm
more,
doing on liquidity
and then I would go
providing.
to transcript,
You know,
show transcript.
as many of you guys know, I've done a lot
I would,
of what's up, everybody? 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 What's up, everybody?
no, what I would do is I would just highlight all this and feed it into AI.
And this.
So basically, I had him talk to my AI for probably a couple hours, or at least over an hour and a half of just alpha, and then I just said, hey, what it would be the best way to pick up as much darker off the market as cheaply as possible, and it came up with some ideas, some very good ideas. So actually let me check this right here. Yeah, else. Yep, accumulate around a buck thesis. Yeah, it started out accumulating around a buck, and it is not accumulating around a buck no mo. So, and Claude just keeps chewing up so much. It's like, oh, would you like me to do this in 18 steps so that I use as many credits as possible? No, I wouldn't. It does anyways. Hang on. Oh yeah, that's aggregator, that's aggregator, that is some Pulse XLP, some routing going through there. And just looks like it's picking up darker like constantly. Interesting. And it chased the price, it chased up from like a buck and 8 cents today, $1.06 today, up to $1.18. So it chased the price up 10 cents, and it's just kind of like Like just daring people to sell it down, just daring people to hit the E to I converter button. Which, by the way, we got some more juicy little mints going on here, and some more money into the E to I conversion pool, which is insane right now. It really is. This is a website that Sami keeps talking about, thebestchart.com. He thinks that Richard Hart's behind this because it is quite visually stunning. I like it. I like this one. Here's hexes. And basically it's putting the all-time low down here and then these recent spikes, almost like it's gonna got something to prove over time. Here's EHEX, also looking pretty good. Pulse. The funny thing about Pulse is it's like a few months longer since the bottom. PulseX. That's a crazy. This one is very. This one's okay. This one I would say is misleading because we've seen PulseX against the other stuff. Inc, Mr. Pervex, PDI, Peacock. Interesting. So I don't think this is Richard Hart's anymore because it's got PDI and Peacock on here, which is just really interesting. It has them as meme coins, which, you know, I think Sami and Liberty Swap Finance think that this would like throw us off their scent, but no, that's exactly where they should go right now. Good narratives, cool communities, but wow, look at that. That's an interesting chart right there. Check back in here. No one's in the green room. That's cool. Ask any questions in chat or jump in and ask them live if you guys want. Yeah, and again, here's the price. We're at $1.48 across a lot of the top liquidity. The liquidity that are in the thousands are up in the 148. And then you can get it for as low as $1.20 on the darker and EDI pair, which says $500. But the total liquidity on just reading these pairs, I think there's a few that's missing, but that's 22K, 400, almost $450 in volume in the last 24 hours, guys. 18292. That one is target unspecified, but this stuff does help in forms of mutation. Right here, experiment with the Caroline pocket. So this is looking at mutation of genes and RNA, and then this one up here is targeting Alzheimer's 18264. And that one, yeah, it's the APOE impact function that we read about it before. I still don't know what the hell it means, but I know it has something to do with diagnosing or predicting it. Yeah, predicting Alzheimer's disease. So if we go here to project 18246 and we click on this eyeball right here, this will show us what it's visually doing, folding the proteins right now. So here's the protein right now getting folded and worked on. Here's another version of it. Here's another view of it right here. Boom. Look at that. Oh, I can't get any closer, but this one looks really sick. So yeah, check that one out. Go to drdoge.net and start folding your damn protein. Fold your damn protein. All right, darker matter, agproject.io. Let's start at home. Home is a very good place to start right here. This one's reading darker at 121, so that must be on one of the other. Well, I can tell you right now which one that is. It's reading the EDI pair. So the website just reads the EDI pair, which is not necessarily the price across all pairs. That's a very conservative one, actually. And we got 100 left here. We have 18 hours left. So we are going to, what are we going to do, folks? We're going to go how to play. We're going to mint, stake, and get paid in that order. So we're going to mint. Let's mint the rest of these. Oh, I can't mint 1,000. I don't have 1,000, but I have 100. I have 100, and I will mint the 100, and that will bring us up to about 1,000 minted for round 5 that's going to start. And very soon, we'll sign this one on our ZKX wallet, 18 cents to mint 100 NFTs. We have 100 fuel cells, which are going to, if we use them properly, produce an insane amount of energy. Look at that. We got our fireworks, which didn't show up very well, but those are there. We are minted for round 5. If you guys have not guessed on how many are going to be minted for round 5, I highly recommend you guys find my tweet and repost it and put your guess in there. The closest guess is going to win 20 dark, and the last guess in under the wire, the last one as this clock rolls over 18 hours and 20 minutes, they're also going to get that. So how to play, let's go to stake. Now something new that we added here, info. So here's the information on each one of the stakes that is adding my 2,068 that I have total amongst rounds 1 through 5. And as you can see, this, if you click on 1, it's going to show you on round 1 I've got paid 33.8 darker inside those 1,000 fuel cells so far, and then I went and staked them so they're 100% matured. Right, well, at maturity I'll have 990 that are staked for 180 days and 10 that are staked for 33 days. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. And we have 100% of these staked, and then we can go back to round 2. We have 18, and we have those 18 staked, and we've got 0.7 from those 18. Then we go to round 3. Round 3 has 31.7 that it was paid out. If it's 747, did not win a jackpot, did not hit a jackpot, damn it. And it's 91% staked. So we got to take care of that, folks. We got to stake this all the way. So we need to go back here, and then we need to go back again, and then we're going to click on stake, the nice cool diamond there. And round must be completed in order to stake. So we can't stake 4 or 5 because they haven't ended, but we can stake 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to go back to 3. We have 67 unstaked. Let's stake all those bad boys right now. We're going to stake them. We're going to say, yeah, we understand we're giving up our return from the treasury for 17 rounds. We're locking these babies up for ultimate superconductor, supercharged fuel cells that will also pay us 180 every out of the 180 day bonus pool every 11 days forever. We'll get free liquid darker, which is by that time in 17 rounds. I don't know how scarce this is going to be or what the price could be, but we'll hit sign. So it's going to check, make sure we didn't win the lottery and we're not pissing that away. And then it's going to bring up another one to actually stake them, which is usually a little bit more than minting them, because it's a lot of on-chain data that automatically activates when it matures for you. So you don't have to do anything else. I mean, except for end stake it when you're ready to take profits by selling it or something down the line. But as long as you just leave it staked, it just continues to roll and you continue to have liquid darker available to claim. So yeah, this one is going to be 10 cents to mint. I think it was like 73 or something like that. It'll tell me in a second. It'll give me that big old like revving the needle and supercharging. Boom, 100x. 67 fuel cells were 10 cents to stake. Killer move. Killer move. Yeah, I know. 380. Our gas is very cheap right now, I might add. Let's see, I heard someone at the door. Oh, this is CryptoCat. He was showing us his delicious desserts last night. What's up, Cat?
Good. I accidentally got a 000 Oikos yogurt at Costco today, and it's non-fat.
What?
I need fat.
Yeah, I love fat. Fat's a big part of my diet.
So it's got 0 added sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, and 0 fat. I'm like, I need to find some people to give this to.
It might just be soy.
No, there's no soy.
Oh, okay. I was in the middle of showing people how to mint stake and get paid here. And I showed people, we now have a disclaimer at the top of the stake one that says round must be completed in order to stake. So hopefully this will help people that are like, I can't stake. You know, it's usually because they're doing a current round or the next round, they're trying to stake it. And I get it. Like, I get the urgency to stake. I do. But unfortunately, you know, you gotta wait. You gotta think 20 rounds ahead in this game. I didn't understand that when I put it together. I thought, oh yeah, you're gonna want to think 3 or 4 rounds ahead because you're gonna be like, well, I want this many fuels, this many NFTs to stake, and this many to sell on a marketplace, and all that jazz. Nope. You've got to mint for the next round, then sit through that entire round, then stake it, and then wait roughly 17 rounds. So that's closer to 20 rounds, which is one whole season that people have locked up. Jeez Louise, what did they lock up? Let me pull up the supply here. They've got 370,000 darker out of the 700,000 that were airdropped, locked up, and most of those are staked for, a whole, basically all of season 1.
Wow.
And 59% of the airdrops staked.
Yeah.
Or
I think
minted.
you're too nice to people giving people alpha, just FYI.
I'm just saying that, like, I see what's going on in this in this little micro community we have here.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is, like, when Pulse Chain spiked and people dumped their darker to chase all-time high Hex and Pulse X, I was like, listen, I get it, kids. You probably should have been buying the last 3 years if you wanted that stuff.
Yeah.
Like right now, but that's just human psychology. People love buying green candles. And I was expecting us to pump. And then when we didn't pump, I was like, oh man, we must be decorrelated. And then Pulse Chain dumped and we dumped. And I'm like, no, apparently we're not decorrelated that way.
Yeah.
And it really changed my whole idea of buy bots and other things where we were doing a great job as a community, pushing the price all the way up to $1.80 and showing people that there was real demand for the token. And then when it dropped all the way down to $1, I was like, I'm gonna buy all of these. I'm gonna buy every damn darker in the universe. I don't give a shit. These are amazing. So it was like, it'd be like seeing Teslas go on sale for $100. You'd be like, I'm gonna go buy all the Teslas right now. I'm just gonna do everything I can to buy all these $100 brand new Teslas.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, why wouldn't you? And so, yeah,
I sell all my air fryers in my block.
Yeah, it's time to cash out some of those Pokemon cards maybe, and buy some of these dips. But either way,
Yeah.
looking at the way that supply is going, you couldn't ask for a better 10-week-old project. This is insane. 71%, up from 69% yesterday, are now staked. That's crazy. It's crazy. And then right now, round 5 has 34,645 mints in it, which is way more than even you predicted. What, 30K?
32.5.
32.5, and now we're at 34.6. You guys might want to readjust your guesses on Twitter for tomorrow. Tomorrow, in 18 hours, someone's going to win 20 or 40 darker. Last time it was Hex Glenn. He was right there on the gun. And someone else won too, and I don't even know if I ended up sending them, but I'll double check. Might be waiting for an address or something, or I forgot who the other person was that guessed the same number, the right number. So I was like, I'll just pay them both. But this is so crazy. All right, let's go to get paid now. Jackpot, in about 18 hours, we have 78 NFTs that will have the be able to lay claim to 1,332. Our mega jackpot, our capped out payout tomorrow. And last time it was 77, correct?
Yes.
77. So one more. So 1,000 more are going to be given out. And let's quick math. 1,332 times 78. So the fate of 103,000 darker will be decided after tomorrow at noon 30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern. Even at today's price of, like, let's say that the conservative price up here is $1.20. I mean, it's higher on some other pairs, but we'll say $1.20. Yeah, that's only 124 grand. 124.5 grand of darker, possibly sacrificed.
Yeah.
I mean, geez Louise, the sacrifice is something else, because
more money.
17,000, 17.5K.
Wow.
of EDI has been paid out. There's 370 unclaimed in there right now by some of the sacrificers. So feel free to go scoop up your EDI. We have $3.92 here. We're going to claim that EDI. We'll pay our little fee here. It's going to be less than a penny to get $3.92 of EDI in our wallet up here.
Ooh.
So yeah, there we go. Look, passive income hits different. So there it is. There's our $3. Oh, we have $5 of pulse in here, $3
Whoa.
of EDI. We had $1,800 of darker in here, but right now that $1,800 of darker is minted and locked up for a very long time. So a little bit of hex here from Dr. Doge, a little bit of P-dye from Dr. Doge, some wick from Dr. Doge, some top hat from Dr. Doge, pulse X, nuts, actuator, darker, all paid out from saving humanity by folding proteins. Let's see. So Bitcoin is frozen in the $64,000 range. Ethereum is frozen in the $1,900 range. So good game to those pieces of poo-poo. And they're insanely highly manipulated markets. If you guys don't understand what a manipulated market looks like, just check out Ethereum and Bitcoin and be like, oh, that's how you completely manipulate an asset.
That's how it's done. Okay,
That's how it's done. That's how it's done. I was using Gecko Terminal to show people what the prices were. And guess what? These prices are almost all wrong. AI explained to me that Gecko Terminal is guessing the price of both assets, and then it's guessing the ask and bid. That's why sometimes you come here and you'll buy a token, and the price will go down. It'll go down. You've seen that before, where you're like, I'm buying and the price is going down, which I'm not complaining, but that's weird. And then you also see, I think I gotta kill one of these right here. Yeah, that one, boom. You'll also see times when you sell and the price goes up. And you're like, what the heck is going on? And that's because this is all guesses. Dex Screener and Gecko Terminal are guesses of what the dexes and the aggregators are actually selling at. And so I put up this Git Bash one right here where it updates every 5 seconds, and these are the actual sell prices on the aggregators and the liquidity of each and the rise or fall of each price.
Wow.
Well, I have to go, folks. This is so sad.
I know. I couldn't believe it that you were so early today. I was like, I get to make the whole thing, and I don't have to worry about bedtime.
Okay, it's confession time, kids. I've been home since 2 p.m. I took a nap because my schedule's a little crazy. I got to go clean a restaurant tonight. The carpet ain't gonna scrub itself, and so I had this crazy break during the day. So I was here, talking to my AI about the site and a whole bunch of cool information, and then checking out this cool stuff from Squirrel Swap. Absolutely beautiful. This is very, very close. Squirrel Swap is a lot closer, I found, to the actual prices.
Gelato's still the outlier.
Gelato is by far the biggest one right now, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's still some darker here for sale. A bunch of darker at $1.30 to $1.20. And this is thinking that the price is $1.16. So, wow, you can actually get the drop on someone there. And then Jolt, there's a little bit of it sold over here on Jolt, but it still thinks that, it's at market price when it's actually a little bit below if you buy with stables. Shout out to Wix, Vol369, Nexian, Morbius, and SwitchX, all very cool things. Actuator, as always. Maybe if I'm still all full of energy and vinegar when I get back, I'll pull up some Morbius and play some music and do some blackjack later tonight. But I do know this, I will be working tomorrow, and I will be streaming probably from my phone at the rollover. So I hope to see you guys there. I think I'm going to try Twitter this time because both of them suck on your phone. You can't switch the screen or do anything, or they both just kick you off. Oh, wow. So I'm going to be basically hoping that people are commenting on Twitter at the price. Or maybe I'll have two. Oh no, I've got a tablet. Okay, so I'll go on my tablet and then I'll be talking about what's going on with the tablet and until I get fired for using my tablet for DJ gambling at work. All right, folks.
It's your lunch break. It's your duty-free lunch break.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, so thank you so much for jumping in here for a second. Enjoy whatever amazing delight your wife brings you since that yogurt didn't work out.
Oh gosh, I need to find someone to give it to.
And please tell the people they don't have enough dark. They see this pile of dark that seems cheap right now, and it is very cheap right now. That doesn't mean that you have enough and that you'll be able to get it in the future.
Just think somebody coming in with 30K, dropping it on darker, what the price might do. What the supply would
12x.
And then what would the supply? How much supply would that person get?
All of it. There would be almost nothing left in the LPs, and that would 12x the price.
Okay.
Just an idea. Just throwing that out there. I've been doing a lot of math lately. just a guess off the top of my head what that would do and how much it would take to completely remove everything off the market and make it impossible to get this token. So you guys might want to buy some now. Just throwing it out there. You guys are awesome. You guys have incredible value. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. You're the only one that can take care of yourself the way you can, and you deserve it. And we will catch you on the next stream. We're going to go out on your favorite song, my friend. Love you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.
Nova is here. He's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With his main man Heavy, hit up right by his side at the raid. Together they fight and guard their corner. Rich and valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. Fighting for their cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. Through shadows of doubt, they light up the way. With power and purpose, they seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Nova and Heavy Hitter, our heroes embark in the Bugatti that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Nova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust, fighting for the